Hello, hello. People are losing their sense of decency and common sense and sense of shame, like more and more. Like I saw this tweet like some few days ago. Um, I I assume it's a real tweet and not like some fake thing. Although this is in Twitter where I'm viewing it. But anyway, somebody called Amelia Rose wrote, "Some little girls are hot slash sexually attractive. Get the fuck over it." And then somebody asks her, "Are you saying pedophilia is okay?" And then she answers, "Well, fucking children is bad, but plenty of people are sexually attracted to children. Like me, I find 2 to 8-year-old females sexually attractive, but I won't touch a kid, even when I become a teacher." Like, the thing that shocks me is not so much that there are perverts like this out there. Like, I've never had a very high opinion of humanity in general, and it doesn't really surprise me that there are all sorts of freaks and perverts and criminals and people like that around. But at least when I was younger, I think people like them at least had like the decency and the common sense to hide their criminal intentions or like desires and like just disgusting habits. But nowadays people just like basically brag about their sick fetishes on the internet. And like, let's go back to look at this thing. This is the case where I made my previous video about, like, where Mundane Matt was sort of defending this 19-year-old woman who had sex with a 14-year-old boy, and then she got pregnant and stuff, and now she's facing criminal charges. And yeah, her name is Mackenzie Guffey. It sounds like Goofy. Yeah, my Goofy imitation isn't that good, but imagine it was good and laugh, please. So anyways, she also posted this on her Facebook. "I found it a lot easier to announce it on here than texting all my family and friends individually, but welcoming my sweet little baby October 17th. So I don't know, it's just fucking lame announcing that you're pregnant on Facebook to everybody. And I don't know, she sounds stupid. That's basically what I think about her. But here is some retarded happy reptilian, and there's like, "Oh, I did a baddie. I got arrested." But yeah, here it says that she was charged with second-degree rape, second-degree sex abuse, and I don't know what the actual difference between like first degree, second and third degree rape and sex abuse is, but it sounds like, appropriate. Like, I don't think it's like first degree. I think there are much worse ways of committing statutory rape or rape than this case, but it was still a statutory rape. And yeah, so I don't know. It sounds reasonable to me, like the punishment that she is getting, or at least that the prosecutor is trying to get her to do and stuff. But I don't know, like, just what the fucking wrong is with these people. And she had admitted her some social worker or nurse or something that yeah, she told them that the 14-year-old guy was the baby's father. She was proud of him being the father until she found out we were going to become involved, Police Chief Jason Hepler told. So she's like, I don't know, like, it never occurred to her that what she was doing was illegal. Like, maybe not. And I don't know, is it a legal defense to be criminally ignorant or stupid? Like, can you use that in court? Like, Your Honor, please be lenient because my client is a complete moron. Or, I don't know. Let's move on. Let's take this one first. And of course, like, this is one of the most famous examples, Allison Wrap. This thing happened around a year ago. She worked for Nintendo and she had tweets like this. Age of consent here is 18. In Japan it is 13. Furthermore, they've had a long history of sexualizing adolescents. And she is basically this pterodactyl princess. She is sort of like defending it that in Japan age of consent is 13, like it should be the same in America, I guess, according to her. And like, time to lead a discussion about legislation targeted at protecting children from pedophiles, and is quote unquote protecting children from quote pedophiles unquote. And so, and if the guy is convicted of assault of a 17-year-old, that does not make him a child predator, quote unquote. Enough with the fucking ridiculous moral panic. And all of this. So anyway, she is also like this fairly attractive young female who still like was found children attractive or something, and like was also like promoting it like as a political thing, like, yes, we should legalize sex with underage people. And of course she also allegedly worked as a prostitute as her side job, and maybe that's why she was fired by Nintendo. And I'm sure her being a prostitute and pedophile apologists are not like related in any sense or anything like that. But yeah, it's just another, like, I can understand if somebody has immoral impulses, but I don't understand why would you like to like announce it to everybody. Like, I don't know, like, I guess maybe in some sense it's good that these people are outing themselves, but then again, the amount of people like this seems so numerous, so it doesn't really like work in our favor. Like, I mean, people who want to make sure that these people cannot further their desires or like further these political agendas of depravity and perversion and whatever. So I don't know, like, I guess maybe like soon we'll notice like 70% of people in the West are for this thing, and people who think that pedophilia should be a crime are in the minority, and we have to like hide, and if we say it in public, then they will like pounce on us like zombies, or like, I don't know, sue us. Like, she won't be like held morally or like legally culpable for saying stuff like this. But if I say like all pedophiles should go to jail, like, oh no, it's a hate crime. But yeah, whatever. Let's move on to the last bit. And this stuff is also from last year, around a year ago, because this was like, I don't know, it just stuck with me when I read this thing. Like, the Liberal Party of Sweden said that incest and necrophilia should be legal, according to the youth branch of Swedish Liberal Party. And the reason was something like, it called for the repeal of several laws to make consensual sex between brothers and sisters aged over 15 legal, as well as allowing people to bequeath their bodies for intercourse after death without fearing the perpetrator would be prosecuted. I don't know, maybe I sort of like this bequeathing your body to be like a sex toy just because it sounds so fucking ridiculous. Like maybe I would like see this happen. Well, I don't want to see it literally happen, but I don't know, it's just so stupid, so why not? Like, yeah, make me the fucking president of EU, so I will make it happen. I will just say, make it so, and then everybody will be having sex with my corpse. Maybe not. And yeah, here she's Cecilia Johnson, or however you say it. She told Aftonbladet counter incest legislation amounted to quote-unquote morality law, adding, "These laws protect no one right now. I understand that incest can be considered unusual and disgusting, but the law cannot stem from it being disgusting." Yeah, you should. Okay, I'm not so interested in this necrophilia stuff. It's more like this incest stuff I want to comment on. Does it say here? So anyways, like, I don't know if there's any quote I want to read from here, but like, yeah, so she wants, I don't know, like maybe it was another article I read back then, but like something like, yeah, here is okay, I found it. The majority of the German Ethics Council is of the opinion that it is not appropriate for a criminal law to preserve a social taboo. And like, and yeah, something about that it's like, a social stigma if two 15-year-old brothers like to have butt sex with each other, and they just wanna say it in public, like, hey, we are brothers and we have butt sex with each other. Like, oh, this social stigma should be repealed or abolished or whatever, I guess, because 2016, I guess. My point on this is that I guess I am, for practical reasons, I am for the right of two brothers or sisters or whatever to have incest sex with each other, as long as they do it in the privacy of their own bedrooms. Although I do think it should be illegal, but I am for the privacy of the individual, and if two brothers want to have like stealth butt sex in their bedroom, I don't think there should be any like surveillance camera, any CCTV from like the government or the Bureau of Decency and Morals or like the church or anything like that. Like, I do think that people should have this privacy, and if these people want to do something disgusting and illegal in private for practical reasons, I think they have the right. But the thing that pisses me off about this like whole idea that it should be decriminalized is that, like, if these two hypothetical brothers who want to have butt sex with each other don't have the decency or the common sense to hide their disgusting habits from the rest of the world, then yeah, they definitely should be locked up in a mental asylum or something. Like, if they don't have like the decency to understand that, hey, there's something wrong with what you're doing, so yeah, definitely should get locked up. But like I've know that these few cases, and these are just the tip of the iceberg. Like, stuff like this is becoming so common. Like, it's not always just people bragging about their illegal desires and activities. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's just like disgusting and immoral stuff. But like, I don't like these people. Like, I don't. They despise privacy, and they want to be like everybody to be as disgusting as they are. Like, there's something definitely wrong with these people.